Hi, Kim from Project Ripcord here again. So today we're going to share with you our bucket compost do-it-yourself toilet that we put into the RV because we took out the RV toilet that was in there. But before we show you that, I just wanted to kind of explain why we decided to go this route versus, even purchasing a Nature's Head. So we purchased property out in New Mexico over the summer, and the plan was, and probably still will be, is to get a park model unit to put on that property. The property already has a well that is working, just needs a pump to it, and there's power right at the road. The only thing obviously that's not there is sewer, and I did a ton of research on people that use compost toilets and say they actually don't mind it at all, and it's it's easy and it's cheap, and so we were like, okay, well, let's do that. So we were going to do a Nature's Head. So even if we bought a park model to put on that property out there, and disclaimer everybody, I made sure it was unrestricted rural property, so that we have the option to put whatever we want on that property. Here in Arizona, it's really hard to find that unrestricted property. So that's why we headed over to New Mexico and looked there. So even a park model, we were going to put that in. We also talked about doing a tiny house for a while, and we just felt we wanted something a little more wide than 8 feet, and the park models end up being 10 feet and 399 square feet. And we have a tiny house on the property here that we rent out on Airbnb and VRBO that does very well, and I'll do that in another video and walk you guys through it. It's adorable, but we did realize it's a little small. So now my dogs are going to start playing and barking. So anyway, so we were going to do the Nature's Head, and hang on, I got to stop the dogs. Okay, dogs are quiet. So we're going to do the Nature's Head toilet. And then I got watching more YouTube videos about the bucket system, and it seemed just as easy and to do, and obviously a lot cheaper than even doing the Nature's Head compost toilet, because I think they run about $800. So we said, well, let's do that with the RV. Let's take out the RV toilet, and I'll post a picture here so you can see what it looked like before, and then do this in the RV and try it out. And if we don't like it for some reason, we can always go back and get the Nature's Head later, or when we finally decide to do a park model and not do the RV, then we can go ahead and get the Nature's Head, put a Nature's Head in. So that's an explanation of why and what we did. And just like I said, so far we've used it and I don't mind it at all. It's been fine, and it doesn't smell like a lot of people think it would smell. So anyway, now we'll show you what our new bucket system compost toilet looks like. Okay, this is Steve.
Hey guys, this is our version of a compost with a urine diverter toilet in there. So I just built a simple wooden frame, bypassed all the Blackwater plumbing, and built the box through some stick down tile, a little bit of trim. The plastic white trim makes it super easy, and some of the little plank board. We pick all this stuff up at Lowe's real easy, measured out perfectly, slop boarded it all together. And
then mention, we didn't buy a bucket from Home Depot. We actually went to a feed store because they already have
a better bucket version.
Right. See, we have a pee diverter on ours.
So we have the great urine diverter. I'll get you the name of that one. Did some research on it. And as for our compost bucket, you can look inside here. We used from a feed store one of the horse trough buckets. It already has the flat cutout in it. It works so much better. It's a 5-gallon bucket. The 6-gallon bags fit perfect. Gives you room without chopping up a bucket, and you still have plenty of room. And the urine diverter just goes down, and I tapped into the Blackwater pipe. And real easy, just a little bit of plumbing, some plywood screws, some finish, and some finish trim. And the whole lid just pops back on. Urine diverter goes on, and there you go. That's it, just like that. And then you can see the urine diverter there. There's our little can with our sawdust in there.
Right.
Real easy cheesy.
We decided to go with the cedar because it actually smells really nice. And as I mentioned, we've had no issues with odors or anything in this.
Yeah, we've actually been using it just for the fun factor. And then we mixed a little bit of vinegar and water in one of our old soap dispenser bottles, and that's how we just do a little rinse. And it's yeah, I've been using it purposely for almost 2 weeks now, just to experience it and have no issues whatsoever. And that's the bathroom. Real easy.
Okay. Thank you. So that was a quick overview of our bucket toilet. If you have any other questions or want anything more specific, even where we got it, we had to buy the urine diverter off of eBay, and that actually took a couple weeks for us to get. So it kind of held up the build of it, but everything else, you know, you can get it at Lowe's, Home Depot. Okay, so we got the bucket at a feed store. And then if you have questions about how we plumbed it down into the tank, we can certainly do a video on that and kind of go underneath the RV, and Steve can show you kind of what we did there. But that's it. So till next time, thanks for watching.